Well, hello, sunshine. Yay, Laura Ashley Abraham here. I am happy to be back with you. So I'm one of the Michigan Medium Angels, and I'm going to be doing your weekly energy forecast video, although it's not just for this week, it's for next week. I keep wanting to say weekly energy forecast video, so we're just going to say that because every time I try to change it, I mess it up. So bi-weekly, whatever it is. This is your energy forecast for whenever you watch it for this week and next week. So I want to just go over a few things that I know some people were reaching out to me about my patio. Thank you too. You guys are so cute. I've been working on trying to figure out what kind of patio I want to get, and I have not had a chance to get that taken care of. So I will keep you in the loop when I do. It's just timing, and I'm trying to do other projects too. And so I don't want my energy to be scattered all over. I really want to focus on one thing. My guides told me just focus on my office because I need to get my office fixed. So I had gotten carpet installed, which I told you guys about that before. So that was awesome. And I've been doing some shopping. I found an office chair, a new chair. I'm so excited. And it's nothing major. It's comfortable. And I'm looking for some different items for that are going to be perfect for that space and for me. So anyways, it's been interesting. I've been doing some shopping and looking around at different things, but I did find a really cool, I forgot about this. I found an amazing picture for my office. It's beautiful. I'm so excited about it. When I do the videos, I don't know if you'll be able to see it because it's going to be on a different wall, but I will show it to you when I get it all set up. And I did come across this one picture that was like a cloud picture. I know I had talked to you guys about it because I see when I go for a walk and I'm meditating, I will see, I'm just looking real quick to see if I can find a picture of this cloud picture for you so I can share it with you. I think that's it. Okay. So when I go for a walk, and sometimes this happens, not all the time, but when I am really, I know it's because I raised my vibration and that I'm in a really good space and I've kind of cleared my head. When I come back, I'll just sit and I'll just let the energy kind of, I'll do some stretches and I'll just let my body kind of relax from the walk, just like kind of being in that meditative space. But when I close my eyes, which I've told you guys, I will see in my mind's eye, it's like this space that opens up. It's really like my third eye opens up and it turns into this circle, and the circle gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And through the circle, which is like, it's got like a color around it. I can't remember if it's like green. It's so beautiful and so vibrant. And what I see are clouds, just beautiful sky. It's incredible. So I was shopping the other day. I think I told you this, and I found this picture and it reminded me of the, here, I'm going to show it to you if you can see it. It's actually really big. I forgot. I know it's hard to see, but here we go. You can kind of see what it looks like. I meant to bring the big photo down here and I totally forgot. You know what? I'm going to go grab it. Hold that thought. I know. I think it's important. Okay, I got it. It's really big. Okay. It is really big, but I wanted to show you how beautiful it is. I love it. Okay, pause this. It's so beautiful, isn't it? So I'm actually not going to use it in my office because the color doesn't work and I like the other one even better. But I think that I'm going to do something with that somewhere else. So I'll keep you posted. But I wanted to tell you, it's just beautiful. I got it at Target, actually. It's gorgeous. So what you think about actually can manifest in your physical reality. So keep that in mind, because literally that is what happened. I saw it, and then I saw it in real life. So interesting. So I do want to get to the cards because I know last video was really long and I apologize. I just felt like there were a lot of things to cover, but I want to make sure that I get to some of the things that are going on with Michigan Medium Angels. So Connie and I, we had talked about doing a free reading and gifting a free reading to somebody every month, which is what we did for this month. So we will be sending out that recording when we get a chance. We'll be posting that video of the free reading that we did for this month. We're going to be doing another one for July. So we know that there were people who reached out to us. Thank you for everybody for putting in the time and effort to apply and just to see, if you could get the free reading. So every month we're going to do that going forward. I'm not sure for how long, but we're going to do that for now. And we will let you know when you can put your name in to apply for it. We're doing it on Facebook. So, but if you're not on Facebook, you can always email us too. And then you can message us on Facebook if you don't want to actually put the reasons why. But we were guided to pick who we picked this time, and every time we will by spirit. So again, thank you for everybody, and for everybody who applied to get their free reading. And it's a way for Connie and I to be able to give back. So let's see. Yeah, that will be revealed. We're going to do that next month. And then, oh yeah, we're doing a Facebook Live on August 4th. Connie and I will be doing a Facebook Live together where we will be doing free readings. I got so excited, tongue-tied. So that's going to be really fun. So stay tuned for that. And that's going to be on August 4th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And there will be a recording of it. So if you can't make it, there will be the replay. You can always watch that again. But it will be great because you can, we will be pulling cards for people and doing free readings during that live. And then periodically, we're also going to be doing some lives throughout the month going forward. Connie, she just was on there the other day. It was awesome. She did the card of the day. She did a live card of the day. So I'm sure I'm going to do that at some point as well. We're just going to be popping on randomly, and we may be posting when we will be on there. So stay tuned for that too. And okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So we do have a new moon. I'm going to use a different deck today. My guide said to use the Angel Tarot. So I'm going to use this deck today. But we have a new moon on Wednesday of this week. Is that right? Yeah, I think it's on the 29th. I'm pretty sure. I thought I wrote that date down, but I didn't. So I'm pretty sure it's this week on the 29th. On Wednesday is a new moon, which, is really about illumination, but it's also about manifestation. So when we have a new moon, you can really manifest what you want. So what you're thinking about, and if there is something that you are working on manifesting, and you know what, this is something too that I wanted to share with everybody. You don't have to necessarily be all excited and all like happy and, so excited about whatever that thing is. That's a great energy to have, but it's not sustainable. So when there is something, you could even think about what the feeling is of whatever that item or that thing is that you want. So if you're looking for a partner, you could be thinking about what it would feel like to be with that partner. That's all you have to do, is to get into the energy and the vibration of that feeling. And doing that a couple minutes a day is so powerful. You do want to keep checking your energy, and you want to keep checking your mood and figure out where you are throughout the day. And if you notice that your mood is where you're upset, or you're not feeling good, or you're sad, just checking in with yourself and being like, okay, so what is this about? What's really going on? And finding ways, small ways, little ways, to change your energy and change your vibration. I did something with the card of the day this week on Monday, and the card is for Monday, what was our Monday card? Give me 1 second. No, you guys, it was do what you love. Okay. And do what you love. And really that's more about, doing what you love is really about, there's many things. So I'm not going to go into it because we already did that for the card of the day. But the reason that I'm bringing it up today is because doing things that you love, somebody had posted about cooking, dancing. Those are the things that you want to do when you are having a hard time. Journaling, do something to change your energy field, do something to change the way you're feeling about it. It doesn't mean that you're ignoring how you're feeling, because you definitely don't want to do that. You do want to work through the emotion and you want to get to the root of whatever is going on. But at the same time, you always want to be working on your energy and your vibration to shift and to change that, so that your thought about whatever the situation is, that you can think, okay, this is where I am right now, but I can always think a different thought. I can always think a positive thought. I can always think, what is it that I really would like to, how would I like the situation to resolve itself? And think about the energy of that when you think about the situation or yourself or a person. Or even how you would respond, or how it would make you feel good about how you would respond around another person if they're negative, because you can't change someone else's energy. So, all right, very interesting. They started off with that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shuffle these cards and we'll see what the energy is. I'm going to call in all our angels and our guides, but they're already here because I already did that. What cards are for everybody's highest and greatest good for the next couple weeks? Couple cards flew out and they said to keep those. So interesting. Abundance. This really is about abundance. I'm going to tell you, a lot of abundance right now. Looking on abundance. Everybody, they're saying is abundance in all areas, actually, is what they're talking about right now too. And it's a really good time for that energy. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this down so you can see it. All right, so we have the first card. Well, the two cards that flew out of the deck are the Three of Fire, which is one of my favorites. I love this card, and the Justice card. So right now, to me, the energy of this is, there is abundance that is coming forward. Things are looking good, but have patience right now. And there's also some form of justice that is required. So you may feel like you are kind of battling this situation, or it's interesting, battling this abundance or this, what you're trying to bring in, or a situation that you're trying to manifest. And you may feel again like you're not necessarily winning, because that's what the Justice card is about. And you have to put up your defenses, or you feel like you have to really try hard. And really, the most important thing is keeping your vibration in a place above neutrality. And so being neutral, and also anything above neutral, feeling calm, feeling peaceful, feeling relaxed, feeling that feeling of safety, or feeling optimistic, letting that energy come into this situation is going to make the most difference. It's going to help you the most. So to me, this is also saying that you're going to win this situation. Whatever this situation is, you're going to figure it out and you're going to see through it. And the outcome is going to be of benefit for you. Okay, so into the other cards, we have the Renewal card, which this can be about a relationship or a situation. And this is in the past position. So this is the Renewal card. And this is again about reviewing and looking at what's going on in your life and figuring out, does this situation work for me? And this card, it says it's time to move in a new direction. So you may have found yourself moving or having moved either physically or figuratively, that you actually moved or that something wasn't working and you needed to go in a different direction. And there's been a lot of that. So just not feeling like whatever the status quo, it's like, and you know, our lives are all about change. So there's always going to be changes that are going to be happening. And I know for me personally, that can be really difficult because change is really hard for me. And so I always have to remind myself, this is happening to help me. The universe is always working on your behalf. It is always helping you and always putting what you need to help you in some way, even though it's hard to understand or see why, but it's always trying to help you. And so I know when I had that realization and I really believed it and really absorbed that, I was able to look at things in a new way and really trust that what is going on in my life is happening for a reason. And so it's to help us. It's always to help us to learn and to grow in some form or some way. And there's always the possibility of things resolving. They just said resolving, but maybe not necessarily in the way that you were expecting or the way that you were hoping that they would resolve. So when you let go of the outcome of how you think it could happen or should happen, that is when things are going to really shift for you. That is so profound and so powerful. You don't want to be holding on to anything because that is a lack vibration. So, and that's interesting because this is the next card too. To me, this card it's the Four of Earth. It's being too frivolous with money, or it's spending too much. So it's kind of like an opposite almost, one way or the other. And you really want to be paying attention to how you're viewing or seeing money. So when this card shows up, it's really important for you to be aware of that. And you may be putting in money into something, and that may be why you're having to spend more at this time. But there's a reason that you're doing it. And so looking at the reason why you're doing this, and there's some benefit that you're going to be getting out of it. So you're not just, giving your money away, but you really need to be cautious and be paying attention. They're saying okay, thank you. There's a couple different aspects of this, of over giving, overdoing. It doesn't have to be necessarily with financial. So if you're finding yourself over giving and overdoing, you want to bring that in. If you feel like, you know what, I want to help, or I want to give, now is the time as well. So you may be feeling like you're going to be doing more for other people and helping other people right now. And that will feel really good to you. Okay, now, and that can be also when you're giving like that, it raises your vibration because it makes you feel good and it's good for everybody. The giving, think about it, when somebody does something for you, how does that feel, and you love to give for other people, and it's the same thing. It's that giving and receiving energy. So the next card is the Two of Air, and this is about, there's some situation where you're at odds and you are at a crossroads, and to me, this is, you're still kind of trying to figure things out, whether this has to do with some type of a business situation or having to do with purchasing a house, and it's like things aren't going the way that they are supposed to be going. Some type of crossroads is coming up, or a relationship where the energy of the relationship is causing you to have this crossroads in it. What do I do now? Where do I move forward? This is, to me, okay, thank you. I'm just listening to my guides and your guides. This is also about sometimes when you pretend like there isn't a problem, because it says that on here, it's a stalemate. unwilling or unable to make a decision, pretending that there is no problem. So there's something that really needs to be addressed. And it's like you can't really move forward until this is resolved. But I feel like there's something where you don't have everything, you don't have all the information yet. So you're going to have to wait a little while until you know exactly how to move forward. This is dependent on something else. This is dependent on something outside of you. So your energy or your intention right now is to just be, you know what, universe, show me what I need to know. Show me what I need to see in this situation. Show me what direction I need to go in and be very clear about what I need to do. That is what this card is representing. And because I'm not feeling like you have everything you need to be able to make the decision. And again, this is that crossroads. It's like not timing yet, but you will know when it is the right timing. And this is, to me, what I'm feeling is like a life. They are saying a life purpose, life lesson. So it may feel more intense or more significant right now of this overall crossroads that you are engaged in. And this, to me, because there's two, because it's the two of air, it's about two people, it's like multiple. It's not just connected with you. This has to do with other people or somebody else. And so that's why there's timing is involved with this. And the energy, you need to know more information. And what I'm hearing to tell you is that on the other side of you, there is work that needs to be done energetically with them as well. So this is a crossroads for both of you, but you holding your space or your energy and vibration to where you want it to be. Let things just unfold. Just tell your angels and guides, please help me with this situation and let it unfold for my highest and greatest good for all involved. The next card next to this is the fear card. This is the ego card. And so it is about negative and fear-based thoughts. And again, being next to the two of air, because an air card is about thoughts and thinking. So you really want to focus your attention if you want the situation to resolve in a positive way for you, which it always will, but in a way that's going to be, because sometimes when we get caught up in the fear and we're like, oh my gosh, I really want this situation to work out. I really want it to work out. And then it's like, sometimes you'll have issues that will come up that will make things harder when you look back and you're like, you know what, if I just let go and I just let it resolve, it wouldn't have been so difficult. So that's kind of what is required right now. For an example, when I went to go get my car, I was so back and forth about what I wanted to do. And that was one of the reasons I know energetically, I ended up having an issue with the car guy who was there. He was not nice. And so looking back, I was like, if my energy had been in a different vibration, I would have had a different person helping me. Because the next time I went, I had a really nice person helping me because I was very clear about what I needed. And I wasn't in that like wishy-washy back and forth energy. And that vibration can cause sometimes things to be delayed, or it can cause it can cause more stuff because you're like, I don't know what to do. So if you take the time to really think it through and be like, okay, am I where I need to be right now? Is there anything else I can do in this situation? And if there isn't, then just hold tight. You've done everything you can do up to this point. But if you feel like there is something that needs to be done, a conversation that needs to be had, just even you getting clear about what you want out of the situation, that in and of itself can completely change energetically what ends up happening, and the movement of things starting to go the way you want them to. Now, the next card is the Queen of Water. This is about relationships, trusting your intuition and taking care of other people. So the Queen of Water is that mother energy, that caring and that kind energy. So you're bringing that in, and that energy is coming forward for you, male or female, it doesn't matter. This energy is about caring and compassion. So you're bringing that into, and that's in the future position as well. That energy is what is required, somewhat required for this to resolve, but nurturing and caring for yourself. And also it's about intuition and tuning into your intuition and really going into your heart space and thinking, okay, how what do I need? And how does this situation feel to me? How am I feeling? Do I feel like when I think about it, I contract? Or when I think about it, do I feel like my heart expands? So that's how you know if you want to go forward in this direction, or if you're like, ooh, no, I'm going to wait. Doesn't feel right. Not right now. Tune into your heart chakra and ask yourself, this situation, does this feel good to me to move forward in this direction? Or do I need to pause and wait? And your body will tell you. So really, really check in with your heart chakra. Okay. I'm also hearing to tell you too, like, this is a time to like be connected with other people. Emotionally, I'm hearing that you may feel more compassionate, and you may feel more like wanting to connect with others and be with others. I'm hearing that also is an important piece of this, and allowing that energy, allowing other people to enter your life, or allowing yourself to have surround yourself with more people that are going to be caring and loving and compassionate, and also empathetic, because that card represents empathy. And you want to surround yourself with people who do have empathy and understanding for you and your situation. And if you're finding yourself around people who are causing that constant, fighting energy, you really want to take a step back and just evaluate the relationship in the situation, because that type of energy continually lowers your vibration. And I know you can't just, disconnect from family, but what you can do is be aware of how it impacts your energy, and take the time to really set the intention that when you're around them, you're not going to let their energy weigh you down, because you always have control over your energy and your vibration. And then the overall card is the Seven of Earth. So this is about, to me, financial. It can be about, family. It can be about feeling safe and feeling grounded. It says seeds well planted. There's a temporary pause in action, but unnecessary worry. So for right now, you may feel like, to me, actually, it feels energetically like, it's good. You're in a good space. Kind of enjoying some time. Oh yeah, because we have the 4th of July coming up. So enjoying time with family, spending time with your loved ones, kind of giving yourself a little bit of a break here, not putting so much pressure on yourself to like go and get things done. I feel like this is sort of really saying like, take some time to enjoy this time. Don't stress. Really, really work on alleviating that stress. Maybe like you may feel like you want to, they're showing me, just enjoying your time, like taking time off, making sure you're taking time off, and being gentle, being like patient with you might have projects you want to get done, but also make time for you, things that will be fun for you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some other cards for you. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that energy, that feels good for the next couple weeks. Is there anything else? I'm hearing like going with the flow, really going with the flow too. There's sometimes we have to set really clear boundaries, and they are bringing forward boundaries. So there may be a situation in your life where you feel like, I really need to have some boundaries, but I'm also hearing that I feel like the energy will be lightening up a little bit, where you're going to feel like you can relax, you can feel like you can have fun. It won't be as intense as it has been in the last few weeks. And again, there's still some, there may be some intense situation going on that you're still trying to resolve, but what I'm hearing is like don't get too caught up in that whole thing. Do other things outside of that. That was kind of initially what those other two cards were bringing forward in the very beginning. Do other things to change your vibration. You know, if you feel yourself getting stressed or upset, go for a walk, do some gardening. Somebody with, I think I said that, baking, making some type of craft, going and play, like I did with my niece, playing on the swings with my niece. That was so much fun. So, you know, do something that raises your vibration, that makes you, you know, feel happy. And it doesn't have to even be that. It could be, you know, do some squats, you know, maybe, because honestly, exercise will really, really shift your energy too. Doing any kind of exercise, watching something that makes you laugh. Those are all really good things. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple other cards. I'm going to pull one from this Archangel Oracle deck. I went too long, didn't I? Goodness gracious. I didn't realize that. Okay. So sorry, guys. I'm trying to do these quicker. Oh, I love this. Nurture, Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. I love that card. I don't know if I've ever seen this one. That is so cool. How fun. So it's kind of like nurturing your inner child. Like I was just talking about, playing and having fun, doing something, you know, with the kids, whatever that is. Making time to nurture and care for yourself. And so if you don't have anybody around you that nurtures and cares for you, then you need to take that responsibility on and start to do things for yourself that are going to really nurture you right now. You need some extra nurturing and care, and your inner children do as well. I love that. That is very cool. Okay, I'm going to pull one from the Angels of Abundance deck. Let's see. What do the Angels of Abundance want us to know right now? Ooh, interesting. Block out distractions. Okay, so your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. It's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power and responsibility to block them out. So there may be a situation right now that's going on where it's like you have something you know you need to take care of, which is what I've been doing, I know, with my office and trying to get, I just have so many projects I want to get done. So you may feel like you have something you really want to focus on. And for me, that is really my office space. And so that's what my guide said. They said, just focus, really focus on that. Put your attention on that, because that's what needs to get done right now. And that's what this card is all about. So if there is, you know, something that you're trying to accomplish and get done, this card is letting you know, make time for that and block out distractions and make that situation or that person, it could be even a person like your relationship, or it may be that you need to, you know, put some time and energy into your career or your job, whatever it is, block out the distractions and really make the time to do that and focus on it. So very cool. I love it. And you know, that it may not be, well, I know this is for the next 2 weeks, but it may be where you say, you know what, after, you know, the 4th or after this, I'm going to block out this time. When you do that energetically, that clears up the space, that clears up the sticky energy that's like keeping you stuck. When you make it a priority and you're like, okay, on this date, I will do this, then you're good. Because energetically, you're putting that out to the universe, and the universe knows. And then it will feel lighter too. So that's why your vibration will shift, because it won't be something that's nagging at you in the background. When you have that nagging going on all the time and you're like, I need to do this, I need to do this. That happens to me all the time. So that card's for me. I'm like, I have to go do this. I have to go do this. You know, write it down on a piece of paper. That's what I do. And make that decision. I'm going to go take care of this on this day, and maybe even for your whole week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. These are the things I'm going to take care of on each day, so that you can get that out of your head and you can stop being stuck or that static energy where you're like constantly thinking about it, because that energy will really mess with your vibration if it's in the background and you know it needs to get done and you're not dealing with it. So that's kind of what they're talking about too, is making those things a priority, those things that you've been putting off, those things that need to get done, being aware of them and putting your attention on them and saying, okay, I need to really figure out, what do I want to do about this? Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to think, I'm going to pull another card, but I want you to think of a question. We do these cards on Sundays, yes or no questions, and think of a question that you want an answer to. A yes or no question usually works the best. And I'm going to pull a card from the answers, angel answer deck, and we'll see what your answer is. Okay, so take a minute. If you want to pause this, go ahead and do that. Take a minute and think of a question you want an answer to. And I'm going to see what angels have to say. Interesting. Okay. So even though it's not necessarily a yes or no, this says ask for help from others. So your question is connected to asking for help in some way. Somehow you may need some other assistance or advice or help in deciding what to do, or it may not be something that is a yes or no at this point, because there may be other people that you need to talk about, or to not talk about, but to collaborate with. I'm hearing to collaborate with, or to possibly like take a step back and review the situation. You may not have, again, you may not have everything you need for this to be a yes or no. So somehow you need help from others, and it could be where you need some healing energy. It could be, like if it's a physical issue, you may need to ask Archangel Raphael for help. Always ask your angels. If it's an issue about protection, if there's something you're afraid of and you don't know what's going to happen, ask Archangel Michael. He can come in and help you with protection, and asking him to cut any cords to this situation that are holding you back. Phenomenal. I've had a couple people recently this past week reach out to me and tell me how significant cutting the cords to the situation changed things dramatically. So it was like the person, they weren't talking to the person, and they cut the cords with that person, and all of a sudden that person then contacted them, and they were able to talk through things and work some things out. And this was multiple people. So if you need help, don't ever forget to call on your angels, because they are the ones that can help you the most with any situation. Always, always, always. And yeah, ask for help. You may need to ask for more help. I know they're like, yeah, Laura, I need to do that too, because I have, with my projects and stuff, I have a lot I'm trying to get done. So, okay. And I think that's it. Yes, I know these were a little bit different cards that I did this time. So next time I might pull some other ones. But I hope that is helpful for you guys for the next couple weeks. Please leave any comments. Let me know how this has helped you. Please feel free to share this, and stay tuned for our stuff that we're going to be doing in the next couple of weeks too. We have some, again, random lives that we'll be doing, but we're so grateful to be here for you guys, and we're so grateful that you are a part of our community and our family, and we love you. Mwah. Sending you lots of love today. Hope you have a wonderful day, and take care.